Hi team, my name is Sadashiv and this is my Sprint 9 submission, the Data Hub REST API built using Node.js and Express. This project demonstrates RESTful API development including CRUD operations, custom middleware, and a mock authentication system. The API is deployed on Render and tested using the Thunder client. And I also used NodeMon, so the changes are, whenever the changes are made, the server restarts automatically. So this is the deployed link on Render, and we can see that the default route uh, endpoint returns or confirms that the application has been successfully deployed and is running on Render. So now we will use this address to test our endpoints in Thunder client. So let me quickly take you to the Thunder, and let's say we create a new request where so this first get request, it returns that the API is running. Now let us look at the methods what we are going to test. All of these are included in server.js, and the all phase requirements are implemented in this server.js itself. So these are the methods that we will be testing, and they also have their own function. Let's say this app.get post, it gets all the posts when we use the get method, and it retrieves the list of the posts that are there, and this is the status code that it will return. So like this we have get, post, put, delete, right? Let us understand them by testing it. Uh, so first method would be getting all of the posts that are in memory. So we will be using get method and the post. So it returns a list that is in memory array that has the credentials or details of the post, which is thus retrieved by memory data structure. Next comes creating a post. We will use post to create a post, new post, and we will of course pass body to it. And let me quickly do that. So let's say I want to keep a new name. We can see that the request creates a new blog post successfully, and it also shows us a message that post has been created successfully. We can also check it by retrieving the all post list again. We can see that our list is being updated. Next is accessing the post by the ID. Let's say I want to view this specific ID post only. So I can use this parameter, and it returns the details or the data of the ID6 post. Right, the endpoint retrieves specific blog post using its unique ID passed as a route parameter. So this is its response. Now we can also update the post by using put method. Where let's say in the sixth post I want to keep this body or any parameter, something like this. Let's say I want to update the title, and title is NodeMon, right? So when I send it, the request updates the existing post. Only the provided fields are modified while the remaining fields are unchanged. So this is how it is updated, and we also have a message that post is updated successfully. Next comes the delete method, where we can delete the specific post by entering the post ID over here, and we don't need any body for this. If I try to do this, it says post 6 is deleted successfully. We can verify that by using get method, which is the total list rendering. So we can see that the ID bearing NodeMon or the ID6 is being deleted. The post is completely deleted. Now comes the phase 3, that is custom middleware, where I where we have something like logging the timestamp in console log whenever any request is made to the server. So for this, understanding this, we need to use the deployed. Something like this is logged in our console by using this method. Let's say we have it over here already. I want to delete some specific post. Right, I want to delete the first post. Let's say I want to delete the ID second post. So we can see that the requests, whatever are being made, are logged over here. This is the custom middleware that executes before the route handler and then passes the control to the next function using next. So after this, it is passed to the next executing function of the below function. Another comes the in the phase 3 requirement comes the login authentication endpoint. I used the demo credentials, right? So the demo credentials for now would be admin and password 123. So this is a mock authentication endpoint where the valid credentials are provided and the server should return mock web token. So this token should be returned and with a message that login is successful. It also has invalid login, that is response, that is whenever we try to change or use any other login method or that is any other login credentials, it returns an error message. So let us quickly implement and understand that. Now I want to use the login endpoint and I have so upon this method it should return that the login is successful and we can see that the token is also given over here. In place of this we will use the real JSON web token. Now we can also test by entering the wrong credentials or insufficient credential. Both of that should give us a request, bad request. So it says username and password are required. Even if the password is there, and if we try to enter some other username, it should also again return a bad request that is invalid credentials. If invalid credentials are submitted, the API thus returns the 401 unauthorized response. So to summarize this, uh, this project demonstrates Express server development, RESTful CRUD operations, custom middleware implementation, authentication scaffolding, API testing using Thunder client, and deployment using Render. Thank you.